everybody. Welcome to halfway through Box 5 of Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan. For some reason, OBS decided to just not start recording, even though I clicked start and saw that it started, and I don't know what happened. I looked over and I saw that it wasn't recording. I looked over at my time limit once I hit the end of the first row, and to check my time, and there we were. So, what you've missed. We've opened 2 mythics so far. A Trapjaw Tyrant and a foil Twilight Prophet, which was my second Twilight Prophet foil that I've opened out of the set. I haven't opened a single copy of Huatli yet, but I have two foil copies of Twilight Prophet. I also opened up 2 of the Elder Dinos, Path of Discovery, Dead Man's Chest, Siegehorn Ceratops, Profane Procession, not miscut, Hadana's Climb, not miscut, Radiant Destiny, Tendershoot Dryad, Nezahal, Zeptala, Zetapala, or Zetalpa, Primal Dawn, and Paladin of Atonement. And we are on the first pack of the second row, so let's continue. I apologize, I don't know what happened, and I can't very well go back in time and start the recording, but I can start it now and give you guys at least 2/3 of a box live. God, I feel terrible about this. Raging Regisaur, Daring Buccaneer, and Deeproot Elite. There he is. There he is. Deeproot Elite is a very good Merfolk for your Merfolk decks. Definitely worth playing or worth testing out. That's for sure. Legion Lieutenant, Stone Quarry, Ravenous Chupacabra. I should say we also opened a Merfolk Mistbinder, a Huatli Emblem, a Dire Fleet Neckbreaker, and a Ravenous Chupacabra. I don't know why the Neckbreaker is in this pile, to be honest. He's not worth anything. He's just good for pirates. Good for pirates. Ravenous Chupacabra, though, very good. And another rare here is Dire Fleet Daredevil. Very good little rare. Nice little First Strike 2/1 pirate for 2. A bear with First Strike. Well, a little less than a bear with First Strike. Seems pretty good. Reckless Rage. Oathsworn Vampire. Thrashing Brontodon. Very good. Captain's Hook. This card has been performing admirably, in my opinion, when I've used it. It's definitely worth playing in Limited. Even though its thing is like, you know, if you re-equip it to something else, it kills the thing it was on. It doesn't seem to come up that much, because most of the time you equip it to the little rinky-dink dudes, like 1/1 lifelinkers, so if they, like tokens, so if they die, it's like not a big deal. But most of the time they end up getting killed anyway, is the idea. Like they die before you unequip it, and then you just equip it to something else. Daring Buccaneer, Crested Herd Caller, and Sphinx's Decree as our rare there. For instance, these guys, these little mans. Holy moly. I can't believe that I lost the first third of this box to my computer being silly and or me just not clicking and being dumb. More likely it's my fault, and that makes it worse. Legion Lieutenant, Famished Paladin, and a World Shaper as our rare there. Little merfolk man who goes and gets all your lands back for you. Put all your lands back into play. It's an interesting one, especially with things like, you know, Wasteland and things like that, where you can sack them to do stuff. Strip Mine, Highland Lake, Stormfleet Sprinter, Baffling End, and a flip card, Journey to Eternity. Nice little Golgari Recursion card. I also played with it in Limited, not online, but I played with it at one of my pre-releases, and it was just bonkers for me. Like, because it was just, oh, I'll just return this guy who hasn't entered the battlefield effect. Oh, I'll return this guy who hasn't entered battlefield effect. Oh, he died? Oh, well, darn. Let me throw him under the bus. Slippery Scoundrel. Forerunner of the Coalition. Expel from Orazka. And Release to the Wind. There it is. Little instant speed trickery that lets you cast a card again, or lets your opponent cast a card again, depending on how you're using it. whether you're using it offensively or defensively. Woodland Stream, Forerunner of the Heralds, Expel from Orazka, and Protean Raider as our rare there, with a little treasure token and a forest. I am going to be kicking myself for days for losing the first third of this stuff. I can't believe that happened. Bruh, I'm so upset, bruh. Pitless Plunderer, Hornswoggle. It's Hornswoggle, I tell you. Reaver Ambush and Mastermind's Acquisition. It's interesting. So a guy at my pre-release opened that card along with promo Angrath. And he said, I don't think I'm going to run it. I'm like, are you playing black for Angrath? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is a second copy of Angrath in your sealed deck worth playing? Like, if you had a second copy of Angrath, would you run it? Yeah. Well, that's what Mastermind's Acquisition is. It's 4 mana. Lets you go get it. So, yes. He's like, oh, And I was like, yeah. Now, it's not like playing it, but, ooh, our Polyraptor. Nice little mythic there. Second mythic from the box. We are a little low on mythic counts. Another Whatley emblem. The last couple boxes we've opened, I think we've been up close to the 6 mythic count, and right now we're at 2 plus a foil mythic. Now the foil mythic doesn't count toward the to the total mythics, obviously, since it's a foil. Wayward Swordtooth is our rare, and we got a Saproling token with a island, an island. It's just the best. Everyone knows. If you don't know, it's too bad for you. Flood of Recollection, Stormfleet Swashbuckler, Golden Demise, and Tomb Robber as our rare. Ooh, we got a foil. Sea Red. I see it. It's quite red. All right, we're on the last row of packs now. Let us see. Oh, okay. Imperial Ceratops, Thunderherd Migration, Stormfleet Sprinter, and Brass's Bounty, another card. So this is what I was talking about earlier. I don't know if I mentioned it too much, but I'm thinking about building a deck with Revel in Riches, Dead Man's Chest, and Brass's Bounty. So it's just like a whole bunch of like removal and control, basically. Red-black control, essentially, with treasure tokens. So we got an elemental token there. So I don't know how it'll work out, since those cards do cost quite a bit, and you need to have a lot of stuff early game to control the board, to be able to get to that sort of win con of Revel in Riches. But I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. Golden Demise, foil rare. So we got a foil mythic and a foil rare in this box. Foil Release the Wind, and it's before the rare, which means the rare is a flip. The flip is a mythic, which is Azor's Gateway. Not a bad little mythic as well. Azor's Gateway is a 2-drop that lets you pay 1 and tap it to draw a card and then exile a card to Azor's Gateway. Once it has 5 different converted mana costs, you gain 5 life and flip, untap it, and then transform it, and it transforms into add X mana of 1 color to your mana pool, where X is your life total. Reckless Rage, Aquatic Incursion, Pirate's Pillage, and Temple Altasaur as our rare, with a dinosaur token and a forest. So we're sitting at, what, 3 mythics? 3 mythics, which is pretty low, especially since it's a low content set, right? It only has 196 cards in it. So I don't know if they reduced the number of mythics, but I don't think they did. Well, they probably did, but maybe not by enough. Slippery Scoundrel, Thunderherd Migration, Shake the Foundations, and Admiral's Orders. Or Admiral's Order, I should say, with an island and a treasure token. Admiral's Order is a counterspell for 3 that says if you attacked this turn, it only costs 2 instead of 3, which is kind of interesting. So it's like a counterspell, specifically cheaper if you're using it to stop your opponent from using combat tricks on you, or maybe it stops them from Sphinx's revving at the end of your turn, kind of thing, for 1 less, which is kind of interesting. Hey, there's the big boy. Kamena, what's up, man? What's up, man? There he is. There he is. We definitely wanted another copy of that guy, so that's good to see. So we're up to what? Four mythics now? We still need a copy of Watley. Man, we have a copy of Angrath. At least one copy of Angrath. I think we might have two. We have no copies of Watley. Not that it's good. It's just I like to collect the whole set, you know? Woodland Streamed, Arterial Flow, Corcophodon, and Champion of Dusk. Champion of Dusk. Not Champion of Dawn. They don't like sunrise. They like sunset. They are vampires after all. Stay a while and listen. Sea Red, Adzokin Seer, Swift Warden, and Tillinolly's Summoner again. 2 copies of Tillinolly's Summoner now. That's right. 2 copies. 2 copies of a rare from 1 box, and the reason being because the set is smaller, so your chances of getting the duplicate rares is higher. We'll still never beat that box. I don't think we'll ever beat that box of Aether Revolt where I opened 9 duplicated rares. That's right. 18 of my 36 packs were duplicates. Forerunner, Everdawn Champion, and Silent Gravestone. That will never be my gravestone. Let me tell you. Mine's going to have like those air horns and all that shit that's like, yo, pay attention. This MrBevers is dead over here. It's going to be annoying. People are not going to want it anywhere near their loved ones. It's going to be the worst for them. Absolutely. Jungle Creeper. I'll probably end up getting shunted off into like the back corner of the cemetery or something. Cacophodon. Everdawn Champion. And, ooh, another flip card. Storm the Vault. Storm the Vault. Did we get all of the flip cards? Maybe we did. Maybe. No, we didn't get them all. But we got, I think, the multicolored ones. Did we get them all? No, we don't have Path of Metal. That's the one we're missing. All right. I think we're still due another Mythic, maybe? I want to say yes, but maybe I'm being greedy. Enter the Unknown, Resplendent Griffin, Pride of Conquerors, and a little blue pirate man. The Warkite Marauder. He's not bad. He's a pretty good little dude. Little duder. 2/1 flyer that makes things into 0/1s with no abilities is pretty good. It's pretty good. Pitless Plunderer, Blazing Hope, Famished Paladin again, and Itali, Primal Storm. Another Elder Dino. Them Elder Dinos have come out to play. Last pack from the box, and it's going to be a much shorter video, mainly because we lost the first third. I don't know what to tell you, people. I apologize for everything. I know I can't make it better, so we're going to just have to live with it. And you can berate me all you like in the comments, and that's all right. I totally deserve it. Curious Obsession, Sea Red, Siren Reaver, and Blood Sun. So we only got 4 mythics. 4? Yeah, only 4 mythics out of this box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically a 5th mythic with the foil, which is, you know, like, I mean, I'm being greedy by saying I should get 5 mythics out of the box. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, all the other boxes have had 5 to 6 and not a foil mythic. So, you know. Anyway, Blood Sun, not a bad little rare. And we got a Dino token with a checklist card. So there you have it. That is box number 5 of Rivals of Ixalan. We still have no copy of Watley. None. Not one. I've opened 2 bundles for myself. I've opened 5 boxes for myself. I've opened, I think, 4 pre-release kits for myself. No Watley. Not one. Not a single Watley. We haven't even opened up Watley from the One of Everything series from the stores that have given me Rivals of Ixalan packs. So, Watley, what are you doing? Haha, I am terrible. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget I have a store, nerdvanastore.ca, where you can get all your single needs. The store should be up and running by now, I hope, after my move. If not, just send me a message. You can check me out. I have a Facebook page now, too, for the store, Nerdvana Store. You can check it out there. If you just search it up, Nerdvana, you should see the logo from the start of these videos. I also have a Patreon page where you can get grab bags, bundles, booster boxes. They all come with discount codes to the Nerdvana store. So if you want an even bigger discount than the discount I'm already listing the cards at, check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.